Hey guys, welcome back to another week's episode. Man, it's so good to finally be back in the game. In the last week I had COVID, so I was feeling so bad I couldn't film or do anything. Headaches and a cold and coughing all the time. Yeah, it was crap. But anyway, so for today we're going to be installing the traction control mod from Cronos 4x4. I sort of just scrolled through Facebook and then the ad popped up and I read about the traction control, and then I see, well, the Pajero doesn't actually come with a function that you can turn off the traction control. So basically what the loom's going to do from Cronos 4x4 is all plug and play. You don't need to cut into the ECU wires or wire up new switches or anything. It's all plug and play. So today I'm going to show you how to install it and the benefits of having the control mod. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so here's what you're going to need today. Just some of these guys, they help very much to take the dash apart because we need to get behind that one there to get to the ECU. So basically the unit that I got, you get different ones, but this is the on and off switch that comes with two switches where you can put it on and off, and it looks factory, so that's essentially what it looks like. And it also comes with this whole manual, so that's pretty cool. So step-by-step details, as you can see, with some pictures provided. So yeah, definitely not gonna get stuck. But yeah, so I went with the on and off. That's essentially if you have a diff lock as well. I don't have, but I probably will get one in the future. In the factory Pajeros, if you push the rear diff lock on, the traction control go off. Whereas if you're on low range and you put the diff lock on, and then you can put the traction control on, which essentially helps as a front locker as well, which is great. So that's going to help you very much instead of having no traction control when your rear diff lock is on. So yeah, that's just going to complement each other. But yeah, that's all you need. Let's get into the installation and yeah, just go from there. Alright, beautiful. So once everything is apart, guys, what you want to do is the next step. So I'm not sure if you can see over there, but that's where the ECU is. I'll show you on the picture. So that's what it looks like. So you want to unplug the one to the far right, and then that's going to plug into that side there, and that one's going to go into the ECU, and then you're just going to run this wire to the fuse box, which is over there. I'll show you guys what the end result looks like. And then just another thing, keep all the left bolts that's going on that side in the left holder, and on the right side the right holder, just so you know exactly where it's going. So yeah guys, let's get into it, Alrighty guys, so hopefully you can see in there. Alright, so the loom's going in there, and then so I plugged that one out and then plugged it straight into that one there. Alright, so there you can see the loom's in there, that one is in there, and remember to run it through the back into the car, just so the wires aren't exposed. Alright, and then you run the fuse to that one there. Alright, so all you do is you plug out the original fuse and then put it in there, and then you just plug this one straight in. Remember also to disconnect your battery before you do all this, just to avoid any dramas, but that's essentially what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. So you plug the fuse out that's in there, which is a 10, put it in there, and then you stick that one back in there, so it's gonna look like that. Alright, and then next up is your actual switches. So you just run it through the back, and then I had 2 empty slots over there, so that's what that looks like. So off and on, and then your stability control. Alright, so just plug it straight in there. I had another plug in there, it looked like this. It's just a blank. Where's this one? So I just plug that straight out as well, and then yeah, step them. So yeah, once that is all done, you can connect up your battery again, and then we can see if it works. And also another thing, if you want it to light up at night, you can wire this one into your ASC switch. I'm not going to do it because I just can't be bothered, because once you press the buttons, you're going to see if it's on and off anyway on the dash. But let me demonstrate for you guys. Alright, let's go ahead, start up the car. Alright, cool. So there's the lights. So let's click off. There you go. So as you can see, that's the traction control right there at the top going off. And then if I click it again, and it goes off, which is great. And then if you click on, which is on. Let's put it in. Yeah, that's in. Alright, that's full low as well. So usually when you press your rear diff lock on, the traction control is going to look like that. So it will be off. So essentially what you just do is you press your traction control on button, and then voila, you're going to have traction control at the front. So essentially you have a like sort of a front locker, because you know you're going to have the traction control, which is great. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. And everything's working, so now you can put everything back together, but test it first just to make sure everything's working. But yeah, happy days. Great guys, well there you go, there you have it. As easy as that, the traction control mod is in. It's really easy to do, it took me about an hour to do, so it's really not that hard. Everything is plug and play as well, which makes it a breeze, because you don't have to wire anything in yourself. Unless of course you want the lights to illuminate on the switches, but for me it's no point, because on the dash it will show you anyway whether the traction control is on and off. You might also be wondering, is it going to work for my car because I don't have a diff lock at the moment? Yes, see, sometimes in soft sand when the traction control kicks in, the one wheel lock, which it's like a loss of power, and then the other wheel that has traction just spins and digs a hole, which makes me end up getting bogged. So it's really good to have the ability to put the traction control off, just so the wheels can spin freely and you won't get bogged as easily. But yeah, and then again, if you do get a rear diff lock, which I will probably be getting in the future, when you do some rock rolling and ruts and everything, and you have the traction control on, then that's going to make sure the wheel that has traction push you over, which means it's going to be very, very capable. So yeah guys, that's basically it. If you want to do it yourself, make sure to check out Cronos 4x4. It took me about 10 days to receive it, so yeah, they keep it on the shelf most of the time, which is great. So yeah, happy days and really easy to do. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe on the channel. And yeah, nearly done with all the mods. Only got a few more things to show you guys. And I've also got a surprise coming up, which no one knows about. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.